trinket.
Hello and welcome to Everything To Guppy, the podcast where we talk about every single item, every single enemy, every single everything in the Binding of Isaac. I'm William Hughes, and I'm joined, as always, by a guy who's very upset with you, wooden category, Gary Butterfield.
I am.
You're very cross, is the joke.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I could hear you not getting the joke, so I thought I'd maybe just give you the alley-oop.
I gotta say, Pocket is being very distracting during recording today. Before we started recording, he did a perfect wall jump, and now he's digging through a recycling bag to get my attention.
Yeah, Pocket's been watching a lot of speed runs, and he's employing a lot of different strats.
Yep, doing a lot of skips.
Gary, distract any percent.
Any percent. Yeah, that's such a good boy. Do you have you got cats? Do your cats do the thing where they're extra affectionate when they're hungry?
Yeah, a mixture of extra affectionate and extra angry, aka the will.
Okay.
I love you so much, baby. God damn it.
Yeah. Mine do that.
Too
as
real?
well,
Was that too real? Too real?
No. Not real enough. Tell me more. I resent it when my cats do it because Jessica will act really sweet when she's hungry, and I'm like, this is all fake.
Yeah.
You don't feel this. Like it is just you trying to manipulate me.
Gary, are you trying to manipulate me right now into going off on an all relationships are transactional rant?
No, if I knew that was on the table, I wouldn't have said anything.
You're describing a transactional relationship.
No, I'm not. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
My cats know what love is and love me for real.
Bumper bowling. Bowling.
If someone shot me in the head, took them and fed them for a week, they wouldn't love him too.
Bumper bowling.
Bumper bowling.
God. Pulling the cord. Ah, man.
Oh my God. Yeah. Serial killer who just wants people's cats and dogs.
I was thinking about a serial killer that gets people's cats and dogs to eat them, to destroy the evidence.
I mean,
like they kill somebody and then they just leave a bunch of cats inside the house.
Sure, that would also work. But I'm kind of into like this idea of like if you shot someone in the head.
Yep, done.
And stole their dog.
Yep.
And then just treated the dog like it was your dog.
Yep.
It would not take a long time for that dog to love you.
There is a current comic book that's about that from the perspective of the dog.
Okay.
No joke. So I haven't read it, but it's apparently very good.
Fair enough. Go read it.
No joke to that answer. It's real weird that you invented this premise of a comic I've been meaning to read. So.
Gary, perhaps I've invented the premises of all the things you're interested in. Perhaps I'm the only real person in existence.
Matrix. Everything to Matrix.
Everything to Matrix. Good fashions in those movies.
Back in the day when it was first coming out, I think that you made a joke about Everything to Kingo from Eternals.
Sure.
I watched Eternals, and now I have all the Kingo context.
Oh, that's great. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you. Well, there's not a whole lot to tell you about Kingo.
Yeah.
It's not like Kingo is lighting up the silver screen or anything.
Well, he's lighting up the Bollywood screens.
It was me watching the movie. Like, imagine me in my apartment, sick, in my robe, watching Eternals by myself, and then Kingo shows up on the screen, does Kingo stuff, and I go, everything to Kingo, out loud to nobody. Like, just continue watching. Everything to Kingo.
Yeah, no, very sad. Was the point of that story that you're sad?
Yeah. No, that was that I'm sick.
Okay, we got to get Gary a third pet.
Yeah, I gotta get a little miniature Kingo, a Kingo Schnauzer or whatever, a Kingo Spaniel to balance things out here.
Gary, this is Wooden Cross, which is also, I think, a pretty good trinket.
And perfectly powered for a trinket.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah. This is a little wooden cross. Mm-hmm. It gives you one holy mantle per floor. Like you get one little shield.
Yeah. So if you're going for the boy achievements, the don't take damage achievements, this is obviously like really good.
Yep. Less good than holy mantle, obviously, but always very welcome. Yeah, I'll take a free hit.
Isaac is a game all about not getting hit.
Yep.
And that this is a boon. Also, it is tracked differently from the Holy Mantle Shield, which is great.
Mm-hmm. So it stacks, which is really good. And the blanket shield.
Yeah.
Weirdly doesn't work with Holy Card for no real good reason.
Yeah, no good reason at all. Gary, I have a question.
Yes.
I have not listened to the Watch Out for Fireballs on Super Mario Brothers 3. Why were you talking about cops on it?
Oh, yeah, because we got yelled at for it. I don't remember.
Okay,
I don't.
fair.
I certainly don't remember.
I went and read the review because I read all the bad WAF reviews because I want to know what's lurking in Gary's psyche.
I don't read them.
I know, but
So
it's still in your psyche.
My psyche. No, thinking about that.
It's sitting in the collective unconscious.
Okay.
Or I guess I want
continue.
other people's critiques of you to inform my treatment of you.
Yeah, see that's what I was. That sounds a lot more accurate than the first thing you said.
Yeah.
Okay, now it checks.
Sorry,
out.
I was cycling through justifications until I found one that smelled okay.
That it works. Yeah. So you read the review, the mean review about how we said saying mean about cops,
And they didn't say, all they said was the episode number. And I was like, oh, I should look at what episode that was. I'm like, fucking Super Mario Brothers 3.
Snatcher or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember what we said, but I don't read those.
I guess Mario's a cop.
Let me see. Search my memory.
He's working, like in Super Mario Brothers 3, he is working for the state. He is employed by the kings to retrieve their scepters that have been stolen. So he's certainly acting like a police officer in that sense.
I'm sure it was something just like cops come and kill your dog.
Okay.
Like I'm sure it was just like a non sequitur aside about how cops love to kill dogs.
Okay, but can we admit that Mario is an instrument of state violence?
Yeah, he works for the princess.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Corvo, who is also a cop.
Oh, Gary, stop putting that fucking RPG Maker game into the world. I was talking about this on stream. Are you aware that there is like a subgenre of like creepypasta RPG Maker games where Mario is like hunted and brutally murdered by like Samara from The Ring or whatever?
No.
Yeah, no. It's like one of those like corpse party style games, like J-horror kind of things, except that you are playing as Mario.
Yeah. What's about time something like that happened to Mario? Guy's been living high on the hog for too long.
Mario has won every narrative he's ever been a part of.
Yes.
Maybe we see one where Mario loses.
I would love the Mario game where Mario loses at the end.
Just like you toss Bowser onto the bomb, he comes back and just like everyone's celebrating, and then just Bowser rises up behind and just reaches out and just snaps Mario's neck.
I'm kind of a turtle dragon
continued.
thing. Yeah, I can't. Bomb's not going to hurt me.
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
And then the next game is Mario in Hell.
Yeah, and he has to fight his way out like Kratos.
Yeah, or Hellboy.
That's what I would like. Yeah, Luigi. That's supposed to be boy in Luigi voice, but they're really quite
Gary,
weird.
I got it.
Bumper bowling.
It did come across.
Okay. Good. Toad.
Dante's Inferno starring Mario.
Ooh, I would. Yeah.
You would what? Finish that sentence. That sentence doesn't have an automatic ending.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Yeah.
I would. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. Yeah.
Toad.
Toad. If you like this show,
Sorry,
like this
Gary.
Toad.
Give me a second while I imagine the modern Dad of War game, except it's Toad as your little archer
Toad
buddy.
of War. Yeah, I would accept Toad in either position. Toad's dark backstory about his son, I would also, because I want to know what kind of parent Toad is.
Or Bowser and Bowser Jr.
Oh yeah, well they did that kind of.
Yeah, but I guess that's
in
kind of
Bowser's
Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, it's real weird. That is kind of about how bad of a father Bowser is.
Yeah, like that game is like, yeah, Dad's abusive, but I love him.
Why is that game so fucking good on every axis?
I don't
like the best Mario game. It's
because
incredible.
they took out all the shit. They took a 3D Mario game, and they took out every single thing that isn't great about a 3D Mario game, and then just plopped it down.
And it turns out that's 5 hours long.
Yeah,
and that's great. You know, it's so fucking good.
Gary, if people enjoy Bowser's Fury, what should they do?
Well, they should allow me, Cole, you, Jeremy Greer, and the Level people to buy additional copies of it by supporting our Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv. And then ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts or Podcast Addict are also good.
Yeah. Like this one left on Apple Podcasts. Sorry, I'm scrolling.
No worries.
By Speethan.
Hey, Speethan.
Title is
Wow
Reed
me.
and Will's famous pirate voice.
Okay.
Gravy, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Gravy, make it splash like Pippin. S ____. That's nothing. Splash. Everybody call me Big Pimpin' Number. No, I ain't bluffing. I'm with your mom in the kitchen making blueberry muffins. Must be Thanksgiving because you're B ______, which I think is a reference to the Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23. Want the stuffing. And that's the worst review we've gotten.
It is bad. The one thing I'll say is that the bee in Apartment 23 definitely needs stuffing. Good night.
Good night.